Okay, what's going on guys? Welcome back to my channel. In today's video, I'll be going over step by step how to start and make money with a Bricklink store. Okay, so as you can see, I've got my own Bricklink store here. It's fairly new. Bricklink is such a great way to have like a side income. Put in more effort than me, you're obviously going to have better results. Anyway, so step one is to create a Bricklink account. So I'm going to quickly log out of mine. I will just register as a new account. I'll put in a different account. So once you put your email address in, you want to create a username. So this can be whatever you like. I normally have mine as my Bricklink store, so I normally have brick.builds. Then set your password, put in your date of birth. This isn't actually my date of birth. Anyway, your location. Mine's not that, but sure. This is just the terms and services for Bricklink. You just want to scroll through. Click these. If you want a newsletter, you can do that. And then if you want ads, you can do that. Then you want to press create account. And then here you have a Bricklink account. Okay, so now you have a Bricklink account. Next, you're going to want to go into your email. Go into the email that you registered with Bricklink. And then you're going to want to verify it. And then you just want to press confirm my email address. And then you're done. So once you're up to here, you're not actually a seller yet, you're still a buyer. First, I recommend buying something because you need one positive feedback. You can either buy from my store or another seller's store. I'll leave my store in the description. I will give you a positive feedback instantly. But otherwise, you can go, say you want a clone trooper. Just go into the search bar, sort of clone trooper. I spelled that wrong. Clone trooper. Then you want to scroll down, find which one you want. This phase one, large eyes. And you want to go to wherever you are. I normally just go Australia because I live in Australia. And then search. And then I find one that I want. So if I want a new one, right here you can see new or used. Here you can see if they have a minimum buy or not. This one's $10. So say I want this new one right here. Let's press view. I add to cart, add items to cart, view cart checkout, proceed to checkout, and then put in, read all this. He has a $1 shipping and handling, and then blah, blah, put in your shipping stuff, and then it'll get sent. Say they then give you a positive feedback, then you can go into sell, upgrade to seller. This shouldn't come up if you did buy something and they gave you a positive thing. Then I'll switch back to my other account. I can't really show you the next stage because it will just give you some requirements to do. I believe one of them is proof of address. So you're just going to want to take a photo of your driver's license or like some sort of mail. Next is going to ask for proof of inventory. So you just want to take a photo of your inventory. So your sets or your drawers. And then you want to take a photo with something that has the date on it. So like a newsletter or another iPhone or laptop or something, so they can see it's the date, and then also your inventory. While you're waiting, this is a perfect time to start buying sets, minifigs, parts, the drawers and other storage parts, and then shipping supplies, and also packaging supplies. I recommend heading over to Amazon. I have some in the cart right now. I like to get some of these drawers with 60 drawers in a unit. Yeah, these drawers are perfect. They're wall mounted. I don't mount them on the wall because I can't. But these are great drawers. So anything that has 60 drawers and a divider in it, that's what I would recommend, because dividers, you don't want a full drawer, just a one piece. So dividers are great. And then for shipping supplies, I like to head over to eBay because I feel like theirs is a lot cheaper. So these bubble mailers right here, they're really cheap. These are the ones I get. I normally get 100 pieces. Oh, that's 100 pieces. And then I normally get size 6. And no, size 4. And then I also get size 0 for the smaller orders. And then with the shipping supplies, I normally go to like a reject shop or like a dollar store. I get the little Ziploc bags. Yeah, just some cheap Ziploc bags. And then also, if you'd like to, you can get some bubble mailer, not bubble mailers. You can get some bubble wrap from there as well if they're cheap. Or what I normally do is I buy a lot of stuff from Amazon. So say you're getting a set, you want a Star Wars set that's on sale. Say you want to buy this Boba Fett Starship. It's on sale right now. You could buy this and then use the box and also the stuff inside, so like the packaging. Amazon's like brownish paper wrap, and then just use that for when you send it off to the buyers. That's what I normally do. But if you start to run out, I normally go to stores like Big W, Target, Maya and stuff like that that have spare boxes and packaging, and if you just ask for it, they normally say, yeah, here you go. Oh no, they don't, and you just go to the next shop or something like that. But if you are to buy from Amazon or eBay, I recommend some sort of like reward system. So I use cashback whenever I shop. So you get 4% back on eBay, 7% back on Amazon. They don't save you a ton of money, but money's money. Maybe the $1,000 you save, maybe $20 to $50, something like that. So, I mean, I would rather take a free $50. So if you guys are from America, I think Revolut's one in, I think that's one. I'm not really sure, but if you just search up reward system or rewards, something like that, something will come up. You probably already have one anyway, so I just recommend some sort of reward system when you're purchasing Lego sets or drawers or something like that, just to save you a bit of money. So once you've bought your drawers, packing supplies, boxes and stuff, and mailers, then you're going to look at sets. So if you want to part out new sets, I already have a video on how to see if a set's worth parting out. We'll just use this one for example. So you want to choose a set and then go over to Bricklink, go to market, price guide. You want to go over to this part out value bit. Make sure it's set. You can either have parts and whole minifigures or parts including minifigure parts. I just have as parts and whole minifigures. I tick this extra parts piece. I don't normally sell the boxes because it's too much for shipping. I do new, and then you want to get the set number and then paste it into here. And as you can see, this set is worth $203. So then you want to get out the calculator. You can either do 203 divided by 89, or I normally just do it because it's quicker to me, just 89 times 3. And then if it's not that much, if it's not worth $267 in the last 6 months, I just don't touch it because it's not worth 3 times parting out value. So then I just keep looking. Lego Ninjago, there might be some here. Yeah, this one for example, I just picked this one up, $23. Copy and paste this one. So yeah, this one's nearly $70, and I can already tell it is 3 times, because if you go 23 times 3, that is $69, and it is $69.58. So it's a tiny bit over that 3 times part out. So I would buy one of these, which a little spoiler for the next Bricklink vlog, I actually bought 3 of these at my local Big W. So yeah, I'd pick that one up. And you just want to do that for every set that you think is worth that 3 times part out. So these helmets, I don't really do helmets because they don't come with figs, and figs are normally the biggest, like most expensive thing in that set. So I just wouldn't bother. But for maybe this, the ATT Walker, this might be 3 times part out, but it's also $170. Okay, so now all your stuff's delivered, all your sets, all your drawers, mailers, shipping supplies and stuff like that. Hopefully by that time your store is officially verified and you can now start selling. So when you hover over my store, it will show these. If you want a separate video on all these, I can go through them, but you want to press edit store. You can name your store, you can put a slogan. My slogan's just helping make your builds better than ever. If you want a logo, like if you want to go into Photoshop or Canva, Canva has a really good template system, so you can just quickly make a Bricklink template logo with the template. That's what I did with mine. Here's the colors for your header. I'll quickly open Bricklink on another so I can show you what I'm talking about. See, on the top of my store here is this white and blue at the top. So that's that there. Any announcements, which is this red part here. Mine says same day shipping on most orders. If you have any other like any sort of discounts or sales or anything, you can put that in there. And what color you want it. I want my text white and my background red, which I have here, as you can see. So that's just the display. Management is this, if you want to close the store, just close it. If you want to auto close it after certain days of not being logged in. Here is where you can have a checkout for minimum buy, average lot value, lot limit, and then a bypass password. So if your store is closed, you can have a password so buyers can go in and purchase from your store. I don't use any of this. I don't have a minimum buy. Because if someone wants like one piece, that's fine. I just add up in the shipping. I put on a shipping and handling to help raise the worth me actually doing it. Terms. Terms is just what your buyer sees when they check out. Mine just goes over that mine are all my new parts are taken straight from sets and sorted and then stored. They haven't been played with or anything. Then it talks about returns, talks about payment, insurance. So basically everything you want to talk about your store. So if you have new parts, just talk about how they haven't been played with or anything like that. They're all stored safely. But yeah, just that sort of thing is normally in your terms and conditions. Your splash page, my splash page is right here. This is what you see whenever you come onto my store. It just talks about the COVID thing. I could probably get rid of this soon because it's not really around much. Then it talks about the payment, shipping, items and quality, basically the same as the terms and conditions, but just on the splash page so people can see it before they actually purchase it. Next is shipping. Shipping can be quite difficult for some people because it's pretty confusing. If I was starting over again, I would just press add shipping method, choose from shared shipping methods, press next, and then whichever one fits with your store and what your shipping requirements are. Just whatever the top ones are. So if you're doing parcels, I recommend this one. This one's great. Made by Aussie Brickster. It just talks about fast and traceable shipping. And then his shipping price is right here. Then his insurance if you want it. The package restrictions and handling fee. So it's $1 shipping and handling. So if I go on the Australia Post here, normal parcels is $9.30, but I'm pretty sure it went up recently to $9.70. But if you use Australia Business, Australia Post Business, it gives you a QR code. So every time you go to ship off an item, they scan it, and then I think after 5, you get a discount. Wait, I think it shows here. Yeah, band 0, just the normal prices, and then band 1, so it goes from $21.90, $18.90 to $17.96. It's not much, but it saves money on every single time you ship. I'm not sure if other companies have this over in America or the UK or wherever you guys live, but make sure to just Google about it. So if I was to add this right now, I'll just go parcel, fix up the postage rate, see if it's right. Then I would go express. Then I'd get the express method as well. I would get some of the international ones, and then also look for some padded envelope ones, right, like this one. And then you guys want to so if I go into this one, just make sure everything's right. $3 shipping and handling is pretty expensive. I just have mine at $1, but you guys can choose whatever you want. So you just want to choose international, large letter, express parcel, and then express large letter. And then also if you want to just pick up, which I do, but you guys don't have to. And then payment method, I just use PayPal and then Stripe as well. I think it's called. Just to have, so if someone doesn't have PayPal, they want to use Stripe, just give them the opportunity to use Stripe, and then message templates. I don't really mess around with this. It's just what appears when you send out an invoice or an auto notification or a purchase confirmation. If you guys want to change this up, you guys can. I just have mine at default because I like how it is. So once your store is all set up, looks nice, looks a bit like mine, you're going to want to set up all your either drawers or other storage ideas you guys have came up with, and then you're going to want to organize it. So for me, as you can see in my Bricklink vlogs, I have D00 and then whatever the drawer is, so D00502. So drawer 502, I just label it with a label printer that I get from Amazon. I use this Dymo portable BYMO label printer and then use the Dymo labels. Or if you guys don't want to spend money on this, you guys can just get a piece of paper, write D00, how many zeros you want, depending on how many drawers you think you're gonna get up to, and then you guys can just write it and then stick it onto that storage drawer or either like cabinet or something. It takes a lot more time, but you'll obviously save money on the label printer. Labeling just makes it a lot easier, so you can identify where the pieces are, and it just makes the sorting and parting out and then also picking the process a lot easier for you, so you don't have to go through all these bags or drawers to try and find the pieces. If you guys are confused in any of this, I've made a lot of Bricklink vlogs, so if you guys are just confused at all, just go into some of my earlier vlogs and just to see what mistakes I made and what I went through, and how I built up the store basically. So once everything's sorted out, all your inventories all labeled, next you're gonna want to start parting out a set. So to part out a set, I go into Bricklink, I go, just a random set 75333. I'm parting out Obi-Wan Starfighter. I go to my inventory and then I press part out here. So once you're on this page, it should show the set number, so 75333, and then how many you want to part out. So I normally do 3 at the lowest. I try to do 3 at the lowest, and then if you want to do parts and whole minifigs or parts including minifig or parts, I just do parts and whole minifig or parts, and then I press include original instructions. If there's like 20, if I'm finding like 20, I wouldn't do this because that's 20 instructions. I would just throw them out because people don't really buy instructions. I don't include the box, and I also include extra parts. I do new and last 6 months sales average, and then I do 3 decimals. I just keep this the same, and then I consolidate, and then I press submit for edit. So once you do all this, you can either watch, I will leave Brick in a Bucket's video, or if you guys really want me to make how to part out, I can definitely do that for you guys. But just a Brick in a Bucket made a really good video, so I recommend watching that video. I'm not going to go through that in this video. I don't want it to be an hour long. Yeah, in that video, he'll just go over basically everything I just went over, and he will tell you just how to like put the pieces in the right drawers, and then with those future pieces, like what to do with them if you get the same piece in another set. He just goes through all that. It's a really great video. So now that you have everything sorted, all your shipping supplies sorted, all your parts, sets, and everything sorted, and then you're just gonna wait for your first order. This can be a few days, maybe even a week or a few weeks. It took me, I think, maybe 4 days. This can be a really exciting time, but the most important thing is it's not to mess up the order. Of course, you don't want to send the wrong piece or send 2 little pieces, then you have to pay for shipping again to send that piece over. So you just want to focus, just lock in. I've done this in my vlogs, so if you guys are confused, you can check out that. But it's pretty simple. You just go over. I'll show you guys. So the orders. My most recent one is just a dinosaur. So I would grab this dinosaur, I would put it in a padded mailer, I believe it is. Oh no, it's too big to be a padded mailer. So I'll just grab a box I got from Big W or Target or something for free. Put in the dinosaur. It should already be in a Ziploc bag. So just put that in there. Get a bit of brown wrapping paper or bubble wrap. Make sure it's nice and tight. Nothing's going to fall out or anything. Tape everything up. Nothing falls out. And then if you have a printer, you can print off the shipping label. Or you can get a thermo printer and get a thermal one and just stick it on as like a sticker. Or if you guys don't want to go through those expenses, you can just type it up, print it off, or what I normally do is just get a piece of paper to write on it, like to, and then at the back of the box is from, just in case I need to return it. And then just stick that on with some sticky tape, and then it's all done. Just go to the post office, put in my QR code, scan that, and then just ship it off. Anyway, that was a video on how to start a Bricklink store. I tried to go through it as quickly as possible and give as much detail as possible, but if you guys want me to go through anything in more detail, just let me know, or I can just help you guys out in the comment section. If you guys have any other videos you want me to make, just let me know in the comments. You guys have a good day, and peace.